Hello, welcome back to Learn Oikonomia. Today we are going to discuss the difference between the balanced and unbalanced concepts of development. If you look at the current situation, we can see that there are among the development economists two major schools of thought which they regard as the strategy for development. Or in order to attain development, you can go through two different strategies, or you can choose two different strategies. And when it comes to one side, that occurred a group of economists like Ragnar Nurse or Rothstein Jordan, and these people who would be considering the pattern of investment that has to be designed in order to ensure a balanced growth kind of development. And by balanced development, what they mean is that we have to give equal importance to all the sectors in the economy. Once you are going for development investment, you have to allot expenditure to all the sectors, giving equal importance to all the sectors. Now we have seen the one side. Coming to the next side, we have again some group of some economists forming a group, and these economists would include Dinger, Hirschman, etc. And they believe that economic growth would follow uh, by giving importance to investment in certain strategic sectors. And they consider that why should you distribute your wealth, why should a government distribute all its expenditure, all its money to all the sectors in an equal manner or in equal proportion. Why can't the government select some key industry or some strategic industries or some key sectors or some strategic sectors and invest heavily upon them? And that is the second strategy. Now let's see more about balanced growth. If you look at the Say's law of production, we know that Say's law of market says that supply would be creating its own demand. If in an underdeveloped economy, investment is made simultaneously in almost all the sectors, income of the large number of workers engaged in these industries will increase. That is the argument given by the economists who always believe in the balanced growth. And they believe that once the government does this, this will create demand for goods produced by one another and production would ultimately increase. And also they are telling that if the government does this manner, this would provide work for a huge number of people, and we can produce a whole lot of commodities. It will increase the income of these people, and as a result of their increased income, these people would be in a position to buy for consumption the goods that made by other sectors as well. So the people who are supporting the balanced growth approach are saying that the expansion of one industry would be helping in the expansion of others, and as a result it will lead to an all-round economic growth. And the wave of capital investment in number of different industries is something Knox, Ragnar Knox, he's a famous economist, he calls it as the balanced growth. But he is saying that when investment is to be made in all such sectors, it is providing only growth aspect to the economy. Then in order to bring about balanced economic growth, we need to understand that we need a large quantity of resources. And is it possible for an underdeveloped economy to get this much of resources in order to give investment in all sectors simultaneously? And here there are some problem with respect to the mobilization of resources in large quantities. Just having understood the concept of balanced growth, let's see what is unbalanced growth all about. As I've already told, there exist some persons who are attached to this approach. It would include Hirschman, Singer, etc. And these people who are considered to be American economists, they have criticized the Marxian doctrine of balanced development approach, and they contend that What is needed in every economy is not balanced growth, but what we need is a judicially planned unbalanced growth approach. We first of all have to prioritize where to invest more, then we have to make investment. That is what is approach taken by Singer and Frischman. So Singer is saying that balanced growth cannot solve the problem of least developed economies. Nor do they have sufficient resource to achieve that. That is what Singer is asking. And in the case of underdeveloped economies, these economies are lacking resources. They are lacking capabilities in order to bring about balanced growth. That is why Frischman is saying that a balanced growth is not even desirable for these economies, and the only possibility for these economies is unbalanced growth approach. And this view of economic growth, it is something that gives more importance to prioritization of different sectors, and it is only through that we can attain growth. That is what Frischman and Singer say. And he say that deliberate and balancing of economy in accordance with the predetermined strategy is actually, it is the best approach in order to attain economic growth. And this is something he says by focusing on the underdeveloped economies, and he prescribes a big push approach. And big push can be given in some strategically selected industries or some strategically selected sectors in the economy. In big push, by big push, what he means is that we have to give a big investment or lump sum investment on these strategically selected sectors. So that's all about the difference between the balanced approach and the unbalanced approach. I request you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos, and you can be a part of my Telegram channel and Telegram group to discuss your doubts. Thank you for watching.